cats and kittens, dudes and dudettes, Rocket Academians. It gives me great pleasure to tell you that for the next week, while my mumsy is away on the Isle of Lochinvar, her duties will be taken by a wonderful, warm-hearted person who will be joining our one big happy family. So please give a big, warm Rocket Academy welcome to our new temporary help, Mrs. Figgis.
What is the matter? It's that woman. What, Mrs. Figgis? Mrs. Light-Fingered Figgis. She once took everything in our house and sold it. Luckily, we got it all back. So, she's paid the price and turned over a new leaf. People do change. And you more than others.
Well, I hope his mother's enjoying Scotland.
She won't be for long.
Do you know what these are?
It's a paper.
Job application forms. I'm going to get a job at a proper school where my true scientific genius, what I have, will be appreciated. And it's goodbye, Rocket Academy.
No more Uncle Lester at this school means no more cushy life for us. We've got to stop him. Come on.
It's so wonderful of you to give this job to a poor widow woman like me, Mr. Rocket.
Oh, please call me Memphis.
And you can call me Daisy.
Daisy? Oh, it's such a lovely name. Reminds me of the country.
You mean a flower called Daisy?
No, a cow called Daisy.
How much is this school worth, Mr. Memphis?
Oh, about £250,000.
Tell me, how come a rich, handsome man like you is still single?
Oh, I haven't met the right woman yet.
You have now.
I have?
Oh, Memphis, you handsome, adorable, passionate, rich man, you, to sweep me off my feet like this when we've just met. But the answer's yes.
Is it? What was the question?
Oh, you mad, passionate fool, you. When you asked me that unspoken question with your eyes, will you marry me, you said.
I did?
Yes, 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 my darling. And we shall be partners here, not just in life, but here in this £250,000 school.
We will?
We will.
I don't know. My mum's is very strict. She may not like it. She may stop it.
And we won't tell her until after we're married. Then she won't be able to do anything about it. Oh. But now I must be on my way. But before I go, could I use one of the cupboards in your office?
What for?
My bottom drawer, to store a few little trinkets in readiness for our wedding day.
He's been filling in those forms for a day now. When are we going to do something to stop him?
He's doing all the practical questions now, so we don't have to do anything for the moment. He'll do the damage for us.
There's one. And there's the other. And now...
Must phone the education office. Tell them that soon there'll be a Mrs. Rocket here. Ooh, another Mrs. Rocket. Hey, where's the phone? Hey,
My pen went missing this morning.
Well, that's nothing. Laptop with her age calculator went missing yesterday.
Just dusting. A clean school is a healthy school.
Last one. Class. My watch. I must have dropped it somewhere.
Got him.
I'm sure I had my watch on. Ah! Hey, teacher!
oh, steady there, blister old do damage limitation, man. Look, have you seen my phone and my desk diary? And my lamp? They all seem to be missing.
Lots of things have gone missing lately, Headhunter. My watch and just now some very personal scientific papers of mine.
Oh?
And I would like to point out to you that all these things have only gone missing since that woman came to work at this school.
What woman?
That Figgis woman, of course. Who else?
Take a care, Mr. Blister. You are referring to my fiancée.
Fiancé?
Your fiancé? Yes. Well, why haven't you told anyone?
We were keeping it a secret till after we were married. Daisy thought it was best.
I bet she did. If you ask me, that woman is an underhand, low-down...
Stop! If that's your attitude towards my bride, then I must tell you, Mr. Blister, that once Daisy and I are married, you'll be out on your ear.
Is that so? Well, if that's your attitude, you can just find someone else to fill in for your mother's music lesson tomorrow. I'm not helping you out anymore.
Oh, good riddance to bad rubbish! I don't need you to do a lesson. I'll get one of the parents to come in and give a talk on something instead. So there!
Rocket married? And Uncle Lester out on his ear. Got to stop it. And what is this? Who are you phoning? You'll see. Hello! Yes, is that the Isles of Lochinvar Hotel? Yes, could I speak to Mrs. Rocket, please? There's all sorts of peculiar things going on.
Oh, well, that's the Rocket Academy for you.
It's always had an unexpected approach to education.
The school I went to was very dull.
When I went to school, I was always skipping.
Oh, fascinating, Mona. Was that in gymnastic classes?
No, Jerry, I was always skipping off early.
What kind of peculiar things, love? Well, for a start, Mr. Rocket is going to marry that woman who bitched all the stuff from our house.
Good grief, you don't mean Daisy Figgis?
I do. What's his mother think? She doesn't. She's on holidays in the Highlands.
She must have turned over a new leaf.
Yes, I thought she usually went to Torremolinos.
Mrs. Figgis. She must have mended her ways. People change.
If you'll excuse me, I just want to pop into the kitchen.
That was a delicious supper, Moira. I can't believe Julia created it since she came home from school.
That daughter of yours certainly is a little treasure.
Do you think she's washing up in there? Oh, I'll give her a hand.
Oh, Cross!
Oh, Julia, are you in there? I can't open the door.
The door?
Jason, this door appears to be stuck. Could you give me a hand?
And, of course, my beloved, this requires a bit of brute strength. And I'm the brute for the job.
Open it, Jason. I thought of poor little Julia struggling with all that washing up in there.
The door seems to be jammed. Can you give us a hand, Jerry? Don't panic, Julia.
Don't worry, I won't.
Right, all together, after three. 3, 4!
We're always having trouble with that door. If it's not flying off its hinges, it's stuck. Let me help.
Right, another go. After 4. 4!
Oh, nearly. Oh. And another go. After 5. 5.
That seems to have done the trick.
So then, Pet, what else is happening at school?
Mr. Blister's walked out.
No. Does that mean Mr. Rocket will have to take all Mr. Blister's classes?
He's being a bit mean about that. He thinks he's going to be able to get some silly parent to come in and give a free talk.
And he'll find one as well. There's a twit like that born every minute.
Oh, I feel a bit shook up after that fall.
And I've got a ringing in my ears.
It's a telephone, Mona.
I'll get it.
And this time I really will finish the washing up.
Well, leave the door open, Pet, in case we have a repeat performance.
Ringing in my ears. It was the phone. Jason, I'm
Silly.
No, Mr. Rocket, it's not monkeys. My wife's got the jitters in the living room. Really, Mr. Rocket? The jitters are our neighbours. Of course I'd be interested, Mr. Rocket. Oh, really, Mr. Rocket? Well, if you say so, Mr. Rocket. Well, I'd be delighted, Mr. Rocket. Goodbye, Mr. Rocket. Oh, and congratulations, Mr. Rocket. You'll never guess who that was.
Mr. Rocket.
He's asked me to give a talk at the school.
That's wonderful, Cherry. What are you going to talk about?
Excuse me, I'm just popping back into the kitchen.
All right, love. Come on then, Jerry. What you talking to me about?
Something really exciting. how I got my Steamroller Bravery Award.
Great stuff, Jerry. The very title is exciting.
Hey, why don't you two come along?
We've got night school.
The library, headaches. We won't take no for an answer. Besides, you get to see the future Mrs. Rocket.
Oh, that'd be
Fascinating. More fascinating than listening to her talk about...
Ouch! Nobody talks about ouch these days, no. We'll be off now, Moira and Jerry.
Moira and Jerry. A lovely evening.
We'll go back through the kitchen so we can say goodnight to Julia on the way.
Good night.
Good night, thank you.
Night-to-night, Julia, love. Wonderful meal.
Good night, Mr. and Mrs. Jitter.
You'll love Jerry's talk. It's a fascinating story full of drama and excitement.
Or you can say that again.
It's a fascinating story full of drama and excitement.
Come in.
Mr. Rocket?
The Jekylls, again. How come they always get the attention? If it's not Julia, it's her mum and dad. Him and his stupid Steamroller Bravery Award. Serve him right if somebody hid it. Come on.
And the highlight will be when Jerry takes out the actual award and shows them it, won't it, Jerry?
It will, Moira. Now, to show you the full effect this has, I've left the award outside your office, but I will now produce it as I will during my talk. Oh. It's gone! Someone's stolen it! No!
What's going on? What are these people doing here?
Mrs. Figgis, where's my bravery award?
This woman who's trying to steal my muffin!
Mumsy!
Bevis, what's all this about you marrying some dreadful old bag?
How dare you? You're an older bag than I am. Anyway, I thought it was supposed to be our secret. Who did you tell?
What's all this shouting going on?
He did it!
This terrible woman has stolen my son!
Yeah, and I think she's also stolen my bravery award.
And I suspect she stashed the loot in that cupboard in your office, the one marked Mrs. Figgis, private, keep out.
I'll open the cupboard and then you'll all have to apologise to my Daisy. Right! My watch!
This tea set.
My phone! My lock of Elvis's hair!
All right, stand there, or I drop the pot.
Do, she says. That's the most precious pot in my collection! Don't get too near her!
If anyone takes a step near me, Here you are, sir.
Oh, thanks, Ed.
Jerry, tell them all how you got your bravery award.
All right, I won it in a fun fair at a steamroller show.
Harriet Hyde, give Mumsy back her teapot.
Catch, Mr. Rocket.
Butterfingers!
Oh, what a smashing episode. Julia JJAHH will be back next week, and stay right here because Smart is next.